Hey YouTube! Oh well, I'm an idiot. You know I'm an idiot. But I just decided today I've got stuff to do this afternoon, so this morning I thought, right, I'll do one of those top 10 my favourite guitar videos, and I did my Washburn Falcon. It's like, right, and it wasn't till I'd actually done the video and I was saving the thumbnail at the start, and it's like, oh, there's already one called Falcon. It was already. I've only done 3 guitars in my top 10, right? And the Falcon was number 2, and then I just did it again for number 4. So I might put that out Saturday or something in the morning, just for idiot. Yeah. So it's been a while since I did a Shockingbird video, even though I seem to have talked about it a lot. I think maybe on the live streams. So this is my own homemade, my own design, I suppose. So it's like a Mockingbird and a Telecaster. I basically drew around a Telecaster and drew around my Mockingbird to get this bit. Very basic guitar, made out of it's joist offcuts. So it's treated wood, so it'll not rot. It's got a Fresher neck on it. Fresher, an old Japanese company. I actually got rescued this out of my pal's bin. I seem to have been talking about this not long ago. I mean, just make this a short video. The headstock had snapped off, and his great idea was to fix it using he's like, Malcolm, can you imagine trying to bend a hacksaw blade? And it's like, yeah, and it's like, but on its end, so it's actually got hacksaw blades recessed into the neck to reinforce it. Basically, I just spray painted it red. I bought tuners at one point, and just from China, cheap ones, and I didn't use them for 6 months, and then I put them on a guitar. Was it this guitar I put them on? I can't remember. And one of the buttons on the end was different. It was 5 sort of big kidney shaped ones, and one that was a sort of small one. And I was like, oh, so I bought these gold skulls on their own, and I put gold bits on here. So I kind of made up my own tuners. So they are black tuners, but I put gold skulls on the top and the gold washer and bolt on the top, which I thought was pretty cool. Also, I made a string butler thing here. See, these strings go into this here. That's just a wee screw with the ball end of a bass string on it, so that the strings go onto the nut at a much more not stupid angle, so it stays in tune better. It's basically 2 bits of wood stuck together. There's a bit of an indent here, which I copied from a Yamaha that I had. The reason for that is the neck bolts I had weren't long enough, so it made the neck a bit thinner. So it's like, but it became a feature. You know, this was premium using up stuff. I've had the gold telly hardware for ages. It's still sitting there. I've got a P90 that I was going to put in it, but I don't want to ruin the guitar. Plus, I'm not really sure whether it'll be a very good P90. I bought it in China when I was over there, and it was second hand. It was £4 for an unused P90, including postage, an unused P90 and a humbucker. So I just bought it and brought it back with me. Not found anything to use it for yet. It's also got a wee funny face in it. So it's like the tongue and the nose. Kind of reminds me of the wee guy in Ice Age, maybe. Something like that. This pickup is it was one of your P90 shaped. That's why I've talked about this guitar. A P90 humbucker sized P90. And when I took the cover off because I was going to try and make it silver. So I took the cover off, and inside it was just like a normal coil. So I angle ground the back plate to make it into the metal back plate into the shape of the telly back plate. Screwed it in, attached it in. A volume and a tone, an air vent here. Nothing else in it. In fact, when I said volume and tone, I don't know. Just a volume. There's only one wire in this whole guitar. Well, there's 2 wires coming from the pickup. They go to the volume pot. One of the wires on the pickup is also attached to this, which acts as doubles as your earth. So the earth wire goes in there, then there's the signal wire going from that to the volume pot, and then the output of the volume pot, there's 1 wire going from that to the jack socket, and then because the rest's on a metal plate, you don't need any more wires. So it's basically just trying to make it as simple as possible. But this guitar rings like something else. It's almost acoustic. And actually, I played a gig with it. Then a gig, I'll probably put it up, Wolstonbury at my pal Ali's house, and it was this guitar just seemed to work really well. It's quite microphonic. Oh, doesn't sound it just now, but video, and already 5 minutes in, I've not even started playing yet. That's me just using, I've started using reverb a little bit now, just because it's there. Hey, VC15, Libre 12 cabinet, no pedals, but here's the governor pedal on. Last night I modded my original rat pedal, which never had a light on it, so now it's got a light on it, even though you won't be able to see it from there. But now I know when it's on. I've got so many really good guitars. This one, sometimes it's not the most expensive ones that really jump in. I can't remember what I ended up paying for this in total. Basically, it was just bits from a parts box, so kind of free, really. You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe 20 quid or something. I don't know, not even that. Even if you were to buy the bits, rather than just find them in your part box, you're probably talking about 20 quid's worth of guitar. But I mean, it just plays really well. And I like that. The whole idea about being stuck with one pickup, I quite like that. This is taking it to the extreme though. You know, normally when you've got like a one pickup guitar, you can at least get a humbucker and a tone control and a tremolo. This has none of those things. Single coil pickup, a volume. You got nothing else, so you can. It kind of makes you try and do different things to get different sounds. You maybe play it slightly differently. You know, it makes a bit of a difference if you play it sort of here, than if you play it here. But think of all the times when you're playing your Telecaster N, or me anyway, and I'm just on the bridge pickup all the time, and I get the tone at full, so it's like not really losing that much. It's kind of scary not having that option there. I really am kicking myself for doing. I taught the Falcon video when it was only 2 weeks ago. I last did it. At least this one, I looked up to see when the last time I did this one, it was like September last year, or June last year, so at least that's 18 months ago. It counts for something. The thing about the Shockingbird is I built two of them. The other one, I basically drew. I thought it looked that good that I did cut out another one, so I do actually have a Shockingbird, but it might be that one. It might be up there. It's lying about somewhere. It's not been decided what it is yet. It's just the body in very roughly this shape. So I'm kind of tempted to try and make a bass and use a very similar principle. You know, just have it as basic as I can make it. I've actually got is it the Squire 51 plate? I've got like the telly plate that's only half the size. So I've got that, so it'd just be a volume and I kind of like a tone control on a bass. I just need to find the right. Oh no, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud. I've got that Washburn Force 4 bass, which is an amazing neck, but the body's knackered. If I put that on the thing, maybe the problem with that is though, because of the way the neck joins, you would see. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad thing. The neck's kind of on the Force series. It's like, if you imagine it like a P bass, it's like this scoop comes all the way down like this, so that it doesn't have the block on the back here. You know, this does this sort of thing, and so the neck actually extends in below the scratch plate into here somewhere, so the neck's actually longer. But that means you've got like this ugly bit on the top where you've got like this unfinished piece of wood. But maybe that's a feature of it. Maybe it would give me really high fret access. I'll maybe have a think about that. Because it's not like I'm not wasting anything. All I'm wasting is a piece of wood. This is made of. Aye. Maybe you might see that coming up over Christmas or something like that. I might make myself a shocking bass. There is something really nice about having like the Les Paul neck or the Les Paul scale length on a telly and a single coil, so it's kind of like a bit of everything. And it is a really good neck. I'm so glad I found it in that bin. And why did I paint the neck red? I had red paint. That was it. Kind of suits it though. I don't think I actually finished it. I think I might have covered it in worktop oil, but I mean it could really be. I mean, you can really see. Get the angle right. You can see there's the joins, 2 pieces of wood. So I drilled hole, stuck a dowel rod in, glued it and clamped it to make a 2-piece body. I think in there being, I don't really know what the thinking there was. Don't know why it's this way around. Oh, this one was actually done because of that fake, because it had a knot in it. I kind of put, oh look, there's a sort of funny face. That's kind of why I did it. But I mean, listen to it unplugged. I mean, I had a teleacoustic guitar and it kind of, it wasn't really that much quieter than this. I mean, you could take this camping, and then I might actually take it to the next download festival. And you don't need an amp. You can sing along with that. I need to sort myself out a fuzz pedal to put in the circuit. I've now got my governor for the sort of overdrivey, and I've got the Rat, which is kind of like for a bit more oomph. And then is the Rat a fuzz pedal? It kind of is, isn't it? I am enjoying just not having as many pedals plugged in. It seems to have opened up, made everything a little lot more clearer, and maybe just the comfort of knowing that both the two pedals I'm using just now, the Rat and the Governor, are both kind of worth a lot of money. Well, for a lot of money for me, like £100 or something like that, which is maybe expensive is better. And then I'm using a guitar about out of a joist and with bits that have been. Yeah, the thing, the bridge actually says Fender patent pending on it. Maybe it's a real Fender bridge. No, no, it's a cheapie. I didn't even use. I used the stainless steel screws as well to hold it together. I mean, the object of this was to spend no money on it whatsoever. So that's kind of maybe just the being basic thing. I suppose in true Telecaster fashion, this is probably quite like the very first Telecasters, maybe. Anyhow, rock on. See you on Sunday, and yeah, I'm an idiot for doing the same video on the same guitar that I did. I don't know. Must have only been last week or the week before. I don't even remember. I was thinking like, it's quite clean. The Falcon. It's quite a clean guitar. Wonder why it's clean, and it's like, no, it's because I cleaned it up for doing a video. Didn't clean this. You can't really clean this. It's just wood. Quite dirty. I think it might actually age quite a lot, especially when using gigs for it, because obviously I was sweating and stuff on it, so it's kind of this is just going to go manky really quickly, and I think I will, to be honest, use it in the band a bit more. There's just something very honest about it. It means you don't have to think about anything. You don't think about, what guitar will I take and what pickup will I use, and you don't have a choice. It's just one. As long as it does it. Practice. Knock on. See you on Sunday.